Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kathy. I wanted to do a short video on grief, what everyone should know. So I'm not an expert or anything, and this is just my experience and what I've learned through things that have happened to me. So yeah, let me know down below if you can relate to any of this or your experience is completely different. So my thoughts are, what everyone should know about grief is that everyone handles it differently, reacts to loss differently, and it can be like one end of the spectrum all the way over to the other. So some people take loss just so severely and deeply, and it takes years and decades and sometimes a lifetime to, I don't want to say get over a loss or a death. So I know people who, it's been 10 years for two people that I know that really struggle to this day with loss of their family members. And there's other people on the other side of the spectrum that, excuse me, from what I've seen, they pretty much just take it in stride, just another day. Yeah, bad things happen. Everyone dies, which, yes. So, and they might just, life goes on. You just keep going. You pick yourself up if you were even down in the first place, and you just move on. And so, and there's all kinds of, spots in between where, like what I've seen and experienced is, it might be, instead of like decades to get over something, it might be a few years or maybe, 5 to 10 years. And, they're just really grieving and sorrowful about their loss. And and then, like I said, the other end of the spectrum, and even, like I said, in the middle, people might be sad and sorrowful for, a year or so. And it really, everyone's different. So everyone definitely reacts differently and processes loss differently. And so I don't know if this will speak to anyone or help anyone. I'm going to do another video specifically on what I learned about your friendships and what happens, or what happened to me when there was loss. So that'll be a different video, probably in the next few days or week or so. So look out for that. But I just thought maybe this will help someone that, if something just happened, you just had a loss, and maybe a few months have gone by, maybe 6 months, 9 months, and you're thinking, gosh, I'm still so down and so sad, and I can't seem to just bounce back, into my normal mood and routine. Well, everyone handles it differently. So you are not, there's nothing, strange about that, nothing odd, nothing alarming or anything. You are completely normal. And there could be people, the next day who are just, whatever, my parent passed, or my whatever, spouse, or, God forbid, just anything. And they're just, well, that happens. But I am not like that. Definitely not. And so, yeah, don't stress, don't beat yourself up if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm still just dragging on about, what happened and the loss and the grief. And no, you are completely normal. Just take your time. If you need to, read any books on grief, if you need to talk to a grief counselor or a therapist, I am all for that. Definitely talk to friends, and that I'll talk about in my upcoming video about friendships and what happened to me. Yeah, reach out to people, reach out to friends, family members, and just kind of see, where you might be getting support from and what you need. And everyone's different. Some people might be 100% on board with, yeah, whatever you need. We'll, go for a walk in the park. We'll go to the movies to, just get your mind off of stuff. We'll go shopping. We'll go on a trip. We'll go on a cruise. We'll just hang out and talk. We'll just hang out and watch a movie. We'll, you don't have to be talking about stuff. Some people just don't want to at all. They're like, no, I'm not talking about anything, and that could be, their way of coping and processing and healing, which is completely fine. Like I mentioned, everyone is different and everyone should know that everyone's different. So you can't expect, okay, my 5 best friends, I need them all to react this certain way and be there for me. And that's not going to happen because a couple of them might, well, yeah, stuff happens, sorry. Oh, well. And I mean, they might not say, oh, well, but that might be the vibe that you get. And another couple might just, well, it'll get better. And then, maybe the 5th one might be like, oh my gosh, and they're still going through their own stuff from 10, 20 years ago. So they might not even be available. So just know that, yeah, everyone is different. Everyone processes different. Don't expect too much from anyone. And it's a great surprise when someone is very receptive and helpful and there for you. So, yeah. All right. Well, let me know if that makes sense, if that speaks to anyone. I just thought that might be good to talk about grief, what everyone should know if they're going through something or have gone through something recently or even in the past where they're like, my gosh, this person was not there for me or was not supportive or whatever it was. And, they have their own reasons for, not being there to help you. So if that makes sense. So, all right. Well, I hope everyone's doing well, and make sure you like, subscribe if you aren't already, and share with anyone who might need it. And I will see everyone in the next video. All right. God bless.